ready, Champy? It's a Monday. We're going live on the internet. We're going live. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be really good. I don't mean to cause you any trouble. I don't mean to cause you any pain. All I want one time to see you laughing. All I want to see you laughing in that purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. All I want to see you laughing in that purple rain. Happy Monday, good people, good people, good people. Hey, we got something new and exciting tonight. We are multicasting in both vertical and horizontal. We got the landscape going and the vertical. It's doing both simultaneously, delivered multiple streams to the YouTube. We're going landscape on LinkedIn, vertical on the X. They used to call it the Twitter. And we're doing both on the YouTube. So on YouTube, you can go in, and if you're scrolling on your little phone, you'll see the vertical version. If you're like an old guy, you're sitting there like, I like my laptop. I got a laptop stand. I got a keyboard, an external keyboard. It's good for my eyes. I've got the external monitor. It's fantastic. I can watch videos full screen. If you're like that guy, we got that for you. But if you're just like, yeah, he's Riz. Oh, that's some nice twerking, right? If you're just one of those, we got that for you too. We got it covered.
If only we did, Kyle. If only we did.
Well, what's going on? It's not working?
Well, we've completely broken Twitter. Apparently, It doesn't like the new vertical format because it's just broadcasting nothing.
Can I edit it?
YouTube is still broadcasting the horizontal format even on mobile. So I'm not really sure what advantage we have.
Well, apparently it's. Wait, let me go edit. I'm gonna go edit. So on Twitter, remove X from the stream. Oh, I can remove it, but I can't change the orientation. So it's just broken on Twitter. And this is supposed to be simulcasting both. What do we do? Let me remove this on Twitter. I'm going to remove Twitter. Remove. Are you sure you want to move this destination from the stream? I do. Now let's see if I can add something. There's the X. Okay, look, now I can go landscape. I can go save changes. All right, so now the Twitter should be good. What are you seeing on the Twitter?
I'm sorry, this broadcast cannot be available, but that might be a me problem. I don't know.
Let me go look. I'll tell you something there, Brandy. Little old Brandy. What's going on? All right, here I am. Where's our little live stream? There's our live stream. I see us nice and live right there on the Twitter. Horizontal now.
Maybe it's just broken on mobile. Or it's a me problem.
Maybe it's broken on mobile. I don't know. All right, so we're at least live on Twitter on desktop.
Oh no, it's live on Twitter now. Horizontal's working on Twitter for me now.
All right, so vertical was broken. Okay, so we won't do that. The digital gods, not Lord Digital Gods, now hiding your lives from me on YouTube as well as TikTok. Oh, Vicky, what's going on? That sucks.
We're back up on all streams, so I'm going to go away.
Okay, bye-bye. Take to the highway, won't you lend me your name? Your way and my way seem to be one and the same. Mama don't understand it. She wants to know where I've been. Have to be some kind of natural born fool to want to pass that way again. You know that I feel it on country road. What do you think there, Champy? You excited about this new vertical streaming we got going? It doesn't work? I'm excited about it. I guess we can try, tomorrow we'll try vertical on LinkedIn. There's Cosmic Lover. What's happening? I literally have to search AI Learning Lab on TikTok and jump through hoops on Vicky, something is absolutely up with my TikTok. I cannot get out of the 200 view jail on anything I post. It's weird right now. I had a video sit there unpublished for like, I don't know, 2 hours with 0 views. Something's up. I don't sell enough Madagascar vanilla beans. I think that's what it really comes down to. Bang. Oh, let's see. I got a mess going over here, don't I? Shank dang 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 dang. Okay. And then I got to put the ye old black bar up. Hold, please. No. What's going on? There we go. There we go. That's fantastic. Oh, God, these these vanilla beans. Oh, the fucking vanilla beans. Vanilla beans, ice makers. What else am I getting recently? A lot of electric bikes. I get the high commission items. Camera orientation. What? But I want to see the vertical one for a while. Ba-da-ba-bum. Multicasting AI Learning Lab, discuss tech issues. Multicasting AI Learning Lab, discuss tech issues. Okay, I will discuss a tech issue. I think there is a greedy, money-hungry grab going where every app is trying to become the everything app rather than doing what they do best. And I think that credits are as evil as chips in a casino in these AI apps. These are tech issues, right? It's exhausting. I'm a side hustle Mimi. It's just fucking exhausting. I like one thing I'll show you tonight is ElevenLabs added video and image generation. So ElevenLabs, which is known for audio synthesis and text to speech, and then voice design, and then audiobooks, is now getting into the movie business. And they're charging credits. And a 12-second video of VO3 Pro, or no, Sora 2 Pro, the OpenAI one, is 28,000 credits. So I have like 300,000 credits in my account. And like making audio stuff's like 50 credits, 100 credits, maybe 500 credits. So 28,000 for 12 seconds of video that's probably not going to be right. So I would blow through all of my ElevenLabs credits making, I don't know, a dozen videos. I'm creating a very intensive app. Need to collab with a developer. We'll try to stay in one lane. Oh, Corey Sandler. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Everyone's doing everything. Everyone's going to node-based editing. Everyone's going to multiple models. It is absolutely impossible to tell whether you're working with a wrapper app or a frontier model app anymore. Oh, I have really exciting news. This wasn't even my idea. So as y'all know, I got this here, this musical called Sydney that I'm writing with my buddy Andrew Watts. We're like a year and a half in. We're actually going to New York in a week or two to meet with some folks that might be interested. And and Ann Murphy sent me a note. She goes, "Hey, what about doing Sydney during Festivus?" And so we're going to grab an hour slot. We're grabbing the 3:00 slot on Friday the 26th, 3 p.m. Eastern. And we've got, when we did our table read back in February, we got the woman that played Sydney and her husband in real life played Kellen, the reporter. And so they're going to recreate those roles. And so we're going to do a little stretch. I think we're going to do a stretch in Act 1 where Sydney goes from being a chatbot to where she comes to life. And so so that's going to be fun. So we're doing Sydney during Festivus. Grok 4.1 is so good from Danielle. So listen, if you don't know Danielle, if you're new here, if you're not an irregular, Danielle is out there pounding the pavement on when new shit comes out. I don't know how she does it. She's got all the Discords lined up. She's made friends with all the people. Something drops, she's like, bang, she's in there. She's getting us codes. She's amazing. So if she's saying 4.1 is good, that's great. So apparently, I read today, Danielle, and I'm curious. Apparently, 4.1 is like the RL, the post training, post reinforcement learning, or I guess RL happens. I don't know. They build these models, right, and then they do a whole training after. 4.1 is the training after of the 4 model. Vicky's got an ice maker for sale. She got one and never used it. Well, we use ours all the time now. We got one too because my shitty Samsung refrigerator ice in the internals of the water system, something broke in it. and so it just leaks water if the water's turned on. And the refrigerator repair guy goes, "Oh yeah, those Samsungs do that all the time. If that thing breaks like that, there's no way to fix it." If you say Gemini 3 times in your mirror, it may debut tomorrow. It may. So it looks like it looks promising that something's dropping this week from Google. They've got here. Let me show you a cool picture. A cool picture. Hey, picture people. Let's see what we got. That's Jeff Bezos. That's that. Oh, maybe I didn't put it there. Hang on, people. Just everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Tabs. I know. But look at this here pretty picture. Uh-oh, where did it go? Am I not sharing? I am sharing. Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at those pretty little pinwheels. There's 3 of them. Get it? Gemini 3. There's 3 pinwheels. And they look like Google colors. You see what I'm saying? You know where this is? It's at the Google headquarters. So what else conclusion could you come to, right? Gemini 3 little pinwheels. You see how clever that is? Tell me they just have engineers. That's not engineers. There's someone there that's got a little creative streak. Someone's a crafter. Someone's a crafter at the Google. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Maybe I got a New York trip coming up. Oh, it might be the case where they were generated with Nano Banana 2. That is very possible. Yeah. So anyway, let's go back out of this. And we'll go to this one. Is this the one? Yeah, that's the one I like. All right. Anyway. All right, people. Happy Monday. How's everybody doing? I'm like somewhere between Gilbert Gottfried and Andrew Dice Clay. That accent goes with pop and gum. It does. Oh man. So one of the things that I've been talking about here on this here channel for a bit is this idea of designing a daily practice. And even though I do a lot of things daily, I would argue that I have not had a daily practice. There's a difference between a practice implies intentionality, and there's a difference between just showing up and showing up with intention. And so for the past week or so, I've been trying to be more intentional, trying to be more present. I got a really nice note on TikTok from someone that just said they've been watching the channel for a long, long time, and I made a difference for them. And I kind of hide from that stuff. It's this weird thing. Like if someone says something negative about the channel, I take that in fully. If they say something positive, like, you changed my life, I'm like, oh yeah, well, I do that too, but I just dismiss it, right? And so I've been trying to be more present to things that make me feel uncomfortable. And one of the things that makes me feel uncomfortable is praise. And so I just read that note and I just took a breath and I took it in. And then one of the other things that I find is that because there's so much going on with AI, if I even feel the slightest bit of discomfort, like, I don't really want to do that right now, I just jump into Twitter and just look for some new AI thing. And I get, what I found, since I've been being more intentional about this, what I found is if I go to Twitter, so let's just say this. Okay. someone gives me a job and I've got to like download the files and put them in a Google Drive and like organize the folders, right? Like in order to do the job, I need to do some shit work first, right? And so I think like, oh, I got to go do that job thing. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to make a folder hierarchy. I don't, that's annoying. And that's what's going on in my head, right? And I'm like, I'll just go to Twitter quick. And if I go to Twitter and there's nothing exciting there, I get pissed off because I'm like, there's nothing good here to distract me from the shit I need to do. So I've also been just trying to sit with the ick of that feeling of like, I don't want to do this. Yeah. And so what I've been finding is that if I sit with that uncomfortableness for a moment, I can just go, okay, I'll just go do it. So starting a daily practice, even though I haven't fully designed it. So when I'm talking about the daily practice, if you haven't heard me talk about this yet, in the AI Salon, we've created this thing called the Mastermind Practice. And every Thursday at noon, if you're a member of the AI Salon Mastermind, that's the subscription area of the AI Salon. Most of it's free, but we've got this Mastermind area. And through the end of the year, it's $20 a month. And then after that, it goes up. So be a good time to get in now. So this past week, we kicked off the Mastermind Practice Lab, which is a weekly meeting for people that are designing their daily practice and using this framework that we've created. And it's a 10-week cycle that's just going to keep repeating. So next week is really the kickoff of the actual framework. And so I'm super excited about it. So if you are not in that, you should go join. And the URL's right there on screen. And let's see. It looks like it might be on the other screen too. Hey, Cam Catkin was shaking. I'm doing good tonight. I was just talking about my daily practice and how it's actually making a difference in my life already. Just being present. Just being present. One of the things I've discovered about myself this year, it's funny. Life is just this funny thing, isn't it? Where it's like you have insights in your teens and you're like, I've got it all figured out. And then you get your 20s and you like have more insights and you're like, I got it figured out. And then you go to a self-help weekend in your 30s and you're like, I got it figured out. And then you go to a tree-hugging man in the woods drum circle thing where they don't feed you for 3 days and you eat roasted chicken at the end. And you're like, I got it all figured out. It just keeps going. Here's the secret. You'll never figure it out. But I'm figuring some shit out. One of the things I figured out about myself is I love to create things that I then hide behind and don't take any responsibility for. Well, that's just that thing. Like I disassociate from the thing I created. Right? So I co-founded the AI Salon and I treated it like, oh, that's that thing. And the AI Learning Lab, oh yeah, that's just that TikTok channel that like the TikTok channel just mysteriously manifested itself, right? Like I had nothing to do with it. It's just bizarre. It's like, it's a bizarre behavior, right? So what I've been trying to do is be present to the shit I've created. And here's what I've learned. Oh my God, have I created a bunch of shit that if I want to be present for it, there's a lot of work to do. So one thing I might need to do at some point is be present to the fact that I can't do that thing anymore. Life is lifing in all caps. Just checking in. As I'm missing you all, I'm on Music Row in Nashville tonight. Oh, Source Camp. Fantastic. Have a beautiful time. Go Go let them listen to Weird Mary. Tell them you've got some banger songs in this from this AI group you're in. I've got like 3 of them we could sell. We've got Weird Mary. We've got Before the Lights Come On. I could sell To Kill You for $1. I could sell Trouble. I've got 3, I don't know, 4 or 5. Just the sheer number of ongoing conversations I've got sitting in ChatGPT seems like it would take me years to even read them again. Well, here's the thing, archetypal. This is okay. Here's the thing that's maybe heartening about that. Brennan just showed me this thing. In fact, we can go look at it quick. I saw this thing and I thought, oh, that looks interesting. And then Brandon sent it to me as well. And so it's like, okay, if 2 of us are thinking that looks interesting, there must be something there. So it's this thing called Pickle. Share this tab. All right. No, not that one, Brandon. Let's see, this one. That's the one to do. Okay, so small part of pickle.com. So if you go to Pickle, request beta access. Black bar, got it. Memory, no memory set yet. Oh, am I in? Make a new one. Source. I think I might be in. I just wanted to go to the website. Are you talking to me, Brandon?
Yes, tabs.
Oh. Thank you. We're currently invite only. If I hit plus, can I make a new one? No. Okay, I'm not in. Well, I don't know how to get to the marketing site anymore. Let's say. Well, here's a video. Okay. So look at this thing. Yeah, I'm not sharing my tab, am I? Share this tab instead. Okay. See that? So what it looks like this thing does is it scours your data and then clusters it into these marbles that are interconnected somehow. And I've seen lots and lots of interfaces like this. And for the most part, they're novelties. Like there was one that was decently useful called The Brain, and there's a guy named Jerry Mikulski who I'm really good friends with. And if you go do an internet search for Jerry's Brain, he basically has been using this knowledge capture tool for like 2 decades. And he just captures anything he finds that's cool. He puts in this thing and he categorizes it. And it's like there are very few humans on the planet that have that kind of commitment to a particular mode of information saving. But what this thing does is it kind of reverse engineers your data. And they're dropping a wearable in 2 weeks. That's interesting. And so I have no idea if this thing's any good or not, but it's at least visually compelling, right? And then depending on how it clusters stuff, it could be super valuable, right? And you could probably go in and highlight certain nodes and do all the stuff you do. But here's the reason I say that, archetypal, is, we're already in a place where if you wanted to, you could just go export the text from a bunch of ChatGPT chats and throw them into a notebook LM, which I know is sort of counter to, you've already got them in ChatGPT, why move them over there? Well, why not? Why not just go find chats that have some remote shit in common. Throw that data into Notebook LM and see what you can turn it into. AI Salon daily practice. Comment on the framework. So if you go to the AI Salon, hang on a sec. Let me jump over to the AI Salon. And you go on the left-hand menu. You start out to start your adventure. Then you have the community area. You have the play and create area. Oops, I got to share my tab. Hang on. You go to the AI Learning Lab. You've got the start your adventure. So this is where you introduce yourself, learn our values, things like that. You can learn about the mastermind right there. So you can say join the mastermind. That'll take you there where I'm going to take you as well. And then we have the AI Salon Practice Lab down here under Learn and Grow. And when you come in here, we talk about what it means to have a practice. So a mastermind practice. So this is not just a daily practice about meditation or whatever it might be. This is not just do AI shit every day. This is a much more kind of focused hybrid of those two things. It's very much about you being an intentional human. So a mastermind practice is a conscious, ongoing relationship with your craft, something you return to, refine, and renew. It's a mirror of your values. That's a really important one, right? Really get in touch with what you stand for and what you believe in. And you know, a lot of times, you know, there's a lot of people in the creative world right now that are pissed off at AI. And they're just like, AI's evil and fuck it. And they're using that as an excuse to stay on the sidelines. And that makes me sad because what that means is AI is going to happen to them and it's going to suck. I know a lot of creative professionals that have some real ethical issues with AI, and they think about their values and they're like, okay, based on my values, I'm not going to do certain things in AI and I am going to do other things in AI. Like I'm going to use AI to help me organize things and maybe ideate and maybe, I don't know, write an email for my marketing or write marketing copy, but I'm not going to use it for music creation. I totally respect someone doing that. So understanding your values and how you're going to apply them to AI is important. It's a living process. You never master it. You simply deepen it. And it's a container for imperfection. Oh, and it's a discipline of curiosity. Grounded, intentional, but always open to surprise. So that's kind of what a practice is. And then the framework itself, there's 9 components to the framework. The first component of the framework is center the human. So next week, this Thursday, this coming Thursday at noon, is going to be about centering the human. So it's going to be about building a practice around you, right? And your use of AI. And so what that looks like is, well, who are you? What do you want? What's your intention? I hooked my Samsung soundbar up to my TV that was completely separate with the help of ChatGPT. Oh, beautiful. Lovely. Yeah, ChatGPT is great for stuff like that. The second component of the Mastermind practice framework is play with purpose. So explore joyfully, test boundaries, learn through discovery, embracing failure as fuel for growth. The third component of the framework is learn across domains. The fourth component is raise your game. The fifth component is personalize your practice. So define your voice, right? That could be things like, use custom instructions. Understand that you can give ChatGPT a personality. Create and contribute is whatever number one that is. And then practice in community. So get your ass in community. Then the last two are think critically, act ethically, and reflect and renew, right? So reflect on what you've done, what you've learned, who you've connected with, who you liked, who you didn't, that sort of thing. So that's the framework. And so each week we're going to pick another one of the modules of the framework and we're going to go through it. And it's just it's a really powerful group of people. So you should join the mastermind, and then you should come to the practice lab because we will practice being a lab. man, I'm a little dehydrated. Two-way is offering to clone your relatives. Nice. That's solid. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. So what else is happening? What do you guys think over the weekend? Anyone do anything fun over the weekend? Anyone do any homework? New video and irregulars? Okay, I'll go look at that. Cool. Let me put the old guitar down. That there's tasty. That there water's tasty. It's tasty water. Yeah. How you doing there? On your TikTok page and Sora too. Very nice. Did some videos. Very cool. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me see. Where am I sharing Le Salon? Oh, right here. Right in front of me. I figured out why you can't find it, sir. It's right in front of your eyes. It's rather exhausting. Ooh, Danielle, nice. Wow, that's really cool. The Octopus Nebula. That's pretty groovy. Since I can't post video here, here's the link for one of my Grok video clips. Yeah, Grok video is surprisingly good. It really is. Nice. Good. Nice. Nice, Danielle. It's very nice. Very nice. I like it. Huh. Very cool. Very cool. Share this tab instead. Lord Digital Gods joined ChatGPT 1,231 days ago. That's cool. Nice. AI for all minds. By the way, if you're neurospicy, if you got the ADD, if you got the little touch of the tism, if you got the OCD, if you just got the First of all, this channel, we embrace the neurospicy. Gareth went so far as to create a community, a sub-community within the AI Salon called AI for All Minds. One of the things that I am most excited about with AI is I feel like it's an accessibility tool for all sorts of things that might not have historically been considered like impediments in any way. I mean, certainly with ADD, they're like, well, it's an impediment to, concentration or whatever, but it comes with its own superpower. So I never saw it that way, but AI can help to fill in a lot of those gaps. And so that's what this group's all about. So you should go check that out as well. And join the AI Salon. Oh, right. We did micro dramas last Friday, didn't we? And Murphy in the house. What's happening here, Murphy? Yeah, Murphy. I gave you total credit that Sydney is coming to life during Festivus, thanks to you. I never would have thought of that, and I think it's a great idea. And we just got our actors to agree to come do it. So we're going to have a Sydney and a Kellen, and we're going to watch Sydney go from cold robotic chatbot to, fully realized form right there in the AI Festivus. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. Pickle is launching tomorrow with only 30 seats. Oh, okay. Well, it's not really a launch then, is it? That was beautiful. Act 1 on Friday, Act 2 on Saturday. No, I wish. No, we're just going to do an hour. I mean, I don't want to take up too much time. But here's what I'm planning on doing for it. I'm probably going to spend about 15 minutes where I'm going to show the video of the night that I made that first song that ultimately inspired me to write a musical. And I'm going to talk about that moment, and then I'm going to talk about what I did to get it in some shape to be able to talk about it. And then Andrew, my writing partner, is going to talk about what he initially thought of it when I asked him if he wanted to write an AI musical using AI. The answer was not positive. He was not into it. I said, dude, remember back in 1994 when I said you should really get into this World Wide Web thing and you told me to fuck off? And I said, this is one of those. And he went away for a week, and he actually read up on the story and all of the stuff, and he called me back a week later, and he goes, dude, I found myself having feelings for the robot. And I said, I know. That's why this needs to be a show. So we're going to talk about that, and then we're gonna start with Quantum Cipher, and then we're going to go through the end of Act 1. So it's Quantum Cipher, To See the World, Being Human, and Are You Ready for Me? So it'll be 4 songs, some acting in between. It'll be good. Oh, man. And that's going to be an AI Festivus. Exactly. So, oh, by the way, Ann Murphy, I didn't even know this. I know it was announced on Slack, but I missed it because I'm horrible at Slack. If you go to AIFestivus.com, you can now pre-register. You can learn about it. It's all there. AIFestivus.com, December 26th and December 27th. Either bring your family or use this as an excuse to escape your family. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific, so noon to midnight, Friday and Saturday, the weekend between the holidays and New Year. And you're like, Kyle, that sounds like cruel and unusual punishment. I'm like, I know, but like Ann Murphy told me this is what the hours have to be. And what am I supposed to do? You don't say no to Ann Murphy. You just don't. You just don't do it. Everybody knows this. And you know why everybody knows this? Because the people that didn't do that, we don't hear from them anymore, do we? Right? So it's 12 to midnight, Friday and Saturday, 24 hours over a 36-hour period of insane, crazy good content to teach you about AI and how you can amplify yourself with it. I wish your content wasn't so biased toward the arts. It's good, but you are missing so much. Yeah, I know. But it just like, so here's the thing. I appreciate that. I can only, so there's a couple of things. One is if I have not explored an area deeply, like if I like an area I've chosen not to explore is open source. I think open source is amazing. I think it's cool. It requires a little bit too much technical rigor for me to enjoy. Like you got to keep up with it. You got to update it. It's a lot. But even within just commercial stuff, there's a bunch of stuff I don't do and I don't really enjoy and I don't have kind of expertise to talk about. So things like data analysis and medical and programming and things like that. I get that I'm missing a lot and it probably limits the access here, but it's like I know what I know. And here's the thing that I think is really important. And this is something that I want to start. I want to find a way to start doing this more and more on the channel. This channel isn't and shouldn't be about me teaching you what I know, right? Because what I know is going to be filtered through all of the lenses that I've just developed over the past 60 years of my life. What I want this channel to be about is about every one of us to a person really get in touch with what is it that we're interested in. And let's explore that. And maybe how that starts to manifest itself in this channel is maybe I start to bring up people from the community that have different points of view, right? So if you're super into project management, cool. And you want to talk about that, maybe that's something that we do. But I think the tools, I increasingly feel This is a very sort of Eastern kind of, I don't know if this is Zen, but this is a very Eastern kind of duality kind of thing. The tools are absolutely remarkable, and we can now do things that have never been possible in human history. So there's a remarkableness, irreverence for the tools that's a part of my personality. And the better they get, the less I think they matter. The individual tools. It literally doesn't matter. And here's what I mean by that. The only thing that matters is the tool that's going to help me express my ideas in a more powerful way. But in order to do that, I need to get to my ideas first. So the whole idea of the daily practice, the Mastermind Practice, is to sit with, who are you? What do you want? Who do you want to impact in the world? Is it your family? Is it your community? Is it all the people in California? Is it the nation? Is it global? Figure that out, and then just trust that you'll be able to figure out the tools, because the tools are getting so good that it literally doesn't matter. You'll be able to do it. Anything you want. Like I feel it deeply in my soul. So, but anyway, thank you for that. And I appreciate the input, and I know I'm missing a lot. And that's kind of the point of the channel lately, is that you can't cover everything. As much as I preach, feel free to know nothing, watching me struggling through understanding an interface and what a piece of technology does is not all that interesting, right? So I want to have some level of facility to be at least, familiar with something. So if I don't quite know, something like cybersecurity, and I vibe code up an app, and then if you're sitting there technically going, well, you didn't plug that security hole. Yeah, I'm probably not going to. And if I went to plug it, it would probably take me an hour, and I probably would do it wrong anyway. So it's like, I just choose not to do certain stuff. So. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. What do you want to talk about, people? What do you want to talk about? Let's see. Here's a fun one. Share this tab instead. Do you hate pop-ups? Yes, I do. Here's old Jeffy O. Bezos. This is on TechCrunch. So Jeff reportedly returns to the trenches as co-CEO of a new AI startup, Project Prometheus. Why do billionaires have to make such apocalyptic sounding companies? Come on, man. Really? 6.2 billion in funding. Check the pinned video. Where's the pinned video? Oh, in X or down here? Oh my God. Check the pinned video at two-way app on X. Pinned where? In my here? Wait, here. In this thing? There's Grock 4.
On their profile. I think I sent it to you, but
yeah, I think you did too. This is different than the thing we were just looking at, right?
Yeah.
The two-way thing? Okay.
Just go. If you go to their Twitter profile, it's. I'm very impressed. I'm very disappointed that it's only on iOS so far.
Is this it?
Yeah.
This video here?
See?
That's the one.
Kicking like crazy. He's listening. Put your hand on your tummy and hum to him. You used to love that.
It feels like he's dancing in there.
Oh, honey.
Mom, would you tell Charlie that bedtime story you always used to tell me?
Once upon a time, there was a baby unicorn who didn't know he knew how to fly. This baby unicorn was like your mom because she didn't know that she knew how to fly, but she knew how to do all kinds of fabulous things.
Hi, Grandma.
Hey, Charlie. How was school today?
It was really fun. I made this crazy shot in basketball.
I don't really care that much about basketball. What about the crush?
Stop. Grandma, stop talking.
Just tell me one thing.
Look who's gonna be a great grandmother.
Oh, Charlie.
Wow.
Congratulations.
She says that he's been kicking a lot, though. Like, a little too much.
Tell her to put her hand on her tummy and hum to him. You loved that.
You would have loved this moment.
You can call anytime.
Okay, Mom, I just need a quick video.
Is this like an audition or something?
No, Mom, just 3 minutes.
You need my best side. I can play the piano.
She's so talented.
I am. I'm your mother after all.
Keep going. Why don't you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Great line.
I would hope so.
3 minutes can last forever. That's a really interesting one. That's one that I find. Hang on, there we go. That's one that I find. That's a real commercial that feels like a commercial you would see in a sci-fi movie from 4 years ago. like that is absolutely the opening to a sci-fi movie, right? And so I think how a lot of people might interact with that is, well, that's fucking creepy. But it's going to get less and less weird, right? It, like that use case in particular, like capturing grandma and capturing stories and things like that. It used to be if you had your wits about you and you were a writer or you were a creator in some way, you would record, either video record or audio record your parents or your grandparents to capture those stories. And then if you're like me, you capture them and then you ignore them for 30 years. And at some point you're like, I should probably do something with that thing I grabbed, right? And what this allows you to do is, in a very short amount of time with very low effort, capture them. And I assume that you feed that, context over time. But Mark Andreessen was being interviewed about a month and a half ago. And he was talking about his young children. And he said, my children are going to grow up using systems that remember their childhood, right? It's going to remember everything about them. Like by the time they're 18, they're going to have this knowledge of who they are and what they did and what meant something to them. And I think as the people that are we're in the cusp generation between these two worlds, it's going to seem completely natural to our kids to have that. It's going to seem weird to us. What if I don't want to remember all that stuff? Right? Black bar, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, that's crazy. Crazy interesting. That also goes to, we've got the Sora app right now, which is, 5 seconds of video that creates a clone of you that you can then put in these meme videos. And that two-way thing is 3 minutes of video that turns into an avatar you can interact with your voice and likeness. I guess make sure you dress in something that you want to be seen in for all of eternity. My prediction for 2026 is the year that AI breaks out of the chat hole. Right now, AI for the most part is chat. right? Typing and getting back words. There's a little bit of talking to it, but it's still kind of weird and fragmented, and we don't really use it all that much. But I think 2026, we're going to start to see, we're going to have the ability to generate and enter worlds. We're going to have stuff like this where very easy to create avatars of yourself and other people, and you can interact with other people. And I mean, imagine having a whole brainstorming session with a friend where you're just interacting with their avatar, and then you're like, oh, that was a really cool brainstorming session. Why don't you summarize that and, you know, send it to your friend, and then they can brainstorm with your avatar and send you back the results of their thing. So I think that's going to be 2026. Is there's going to be a lot more ways to enter AI than just, you got to learn prompt engineering. I've got 50 of the greatest prompts. I've spent the last year of my life perfecting the prompts, and all you have to do is pay $19.95 for my prompt secret recipe book. Oh my God. Stop with the stupid fucking prompt books. Just go talk. But that's not fair, because people who do good prompting can do really good stuff. It's just annoying. Prompt snake oil. Should I have an evil goatee or should my avatar have it? Well, exactly. I mean, so listen, the video that I just showed, that was the really earnest version of this, right? But my very first art project with AI, this Kyle Shannon Dreams thing, where I created these weird self-portraits, right, of all these different characters and sort of gave them backstories. Well, like, why not imagine, actually, you know, there's kind of an app right there. That this might be something I need to vibe code up when vibe coding gets a little better. Is imagine something that's kind of like Sora and kind of like that thing, where you can create fictitious versions of yourself, right? Where it's all based on you, but like, here's the evil, you know, the evil overlord version of me with the goatee and the and the, you know, here's the cynical version of me, here's the fun version of me, here's the stand-up comedian version of me, and you can put those out in the world and people can interact with them. And then maybe you get to, I don't know, watch those interactions or learn from them. I don't know, something there. People are just making shit up because they can. Frameworks is all the rage right now. And prompt frameworks. Although I got to be careful, because I'm working on a book right now called 10-Person Team, and one of the things I'm putting in it is a prompt framework about how you spin up a new team member. And I'm going to have custom GPTs that are part of it. But ultimately, actually, you know, I've got to, what I actually do need to do is turn those custom GPTs into people that you can just talk to. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe by the time I publish it, the tech will be ready for that. That's kind of cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it. I like it. What else did I want to show y'all? Oh, let's go look at ElevenLabs, because this is kind of crazy. Share this tab instead. 11 tabs. All right. See that? So this is ElevenLabs, right? Where, so, you know, you've got, here's all your voices, right? You can design new voices. I designed one today, in fact, for a project. You can do voice changer, which if you haven't done voice changer before, it's super cool. Watch this. We'll record audio. Hey there, how's it going? Oh, dang it. Hang on. Trash that. Hey, fantastic. Wait. Hey, fantastic, Bob. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, just out of curiosity, could you go on ahead and tell the good people what they've won? Right. Hey, fantastic, Bob. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, just out of curiosity. All right, so now we got Jane, professional audiobook reader. Let's just transition my voice.
Hey, fantastic, Bob. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, just out of curiosity, could you go on ahead and tell the good people what they've won?
How much is it? That was regenerate speech. Let's see. Download that. No. How do I get rid of that? Can I trash it? I don't know how many credits it's costing me, but it's probably, I don't know, it's probably like 25 or 30 credits. I don't know. I'm vibe coding right now. Just about done with one of my custom GPTs. Oh, that's very cool. Corey Sandler's a badass. You know, it's funny. Whoever it was, I forget who it was that was talking before about, we should do less arts focused stuff. There's a fair amount of people in this community who are artists by choice, but do some pretty badass technical things. Liz Miller-Gershfeld, who co-hosts the Salon with me, is one of those. Corey Sandler's one of those. Daisy Thomas has made 300 custom GPTs. Vicky Baptiste. There's some people in here doing some kick-ass stuff. How hard would it be to use Voice Changer to record an hour lecture course? I don't think it would be hard at all. And well, you could do it in one of two ways, Cam. You could do it as record the lecture hall, but if the quality of the lecture hall recording sucks, but you can get a transcript out of it, you could just take a transcript. ElevenLabs has an audiobook feature where it'll break a longer piece into sections and chapters, and you can create audiobooks out of it. Anyway, look, they've got this new thing now called image and video. So if I click on that, here's image and video. Now look at this. So if I go to the drop-down menu here, right, oops, not that. If I click where it says OmniHuman in the lower left-hand corner here, look at all these models. This is just like every other. This is like Kriya. This is like Leonardo. I'm back. What's the app? This is ElevenLabs. So ElevenLabs, the audio-only voice synthesis and text-to-speech company, is now doing credit-based image and video generation. Everyone's trying to be the everything app. This is going to get more and 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 more annoying. Everything is too complicated already. So now, and what they're going to add in here, I guarantee you, I promise you, within 6 months, ElevenLabs will also have a vibe coding platform in it. And then when 3D models become all the rage, where you can step into 3D worlds, you'll be able to come to ElevenLabs, choose all your voices, come up with images, turn those into videos, turn them into 3D worlds, vibe code up game mechanics, and spin up a game. And then you can also use their API to go build your own version of a game builder, and you can put all this shit in some other app. Everything's going to have everything in it. And MCPs are going to make this even worse. So if you don't know what MCPs are, they're sort of like this lightweight API that lets you use apps outside of a chat model inside of it, which is cool. But everything's going to be everywhere. Everything everywhere all at once. I'm brainstorming ways to liven up my online biology courses for my spring. Oh, that's very cool. For my spring students. I record at home and put it online. Oh yeah. So I think Voice Changer, what I would do, Cam, is let's do some stuff tonight. I guess we could do it in here. Well, I don't know how to. This has got We'll use Hedra. We'll use Hedra just because I know it better. So let's go. We'll use a couple of tools here. So the goal here. The goal here is going to be to record. Okay, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to record a lecture. What did you say? Biology lectures? Biology courses. Okay. So I'm going to pretend to be Cam Catkin. It's Cam Catkin from Cleveland. Yeah, it's just Cam. It's Cam with an M. Yeah. No, with a C. Yeah, with a C. Yep. No, KAM would be weird. That would be, but because Cam Cat came from Cleveland, it's 3 C's. That's sort of my thing, right? So anyway, I'm gonna pretend to be Cam, and we're gonna make some biology courses. So the first thing is, I need the opening paragraph from a lecture on biology, where I will be talking about life escape velocity. Okay, so now we're going to get our script. Here's an opening that hits biologist with a poetic streak and tees up. Okay. Life has always had one quiet obsession, getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos, to cells learning to slip the bounds of their environments, biology is a long record of escape attempts from entropy to limitation, from limitation, from extinction. Today, we'll explore what I call life's escape velocity, the moment where living system gains enough complexity, adaptability, or intention to break free from the constraints that once defined it. It's not physics, it's biology's oldest instinct to transcend the conditions that produced it. Okay, cool. So let's go record this. QuickTime Player. I'm going to do new audio recording. Let's see. Corey Sandler's in here a lot. All right, here we go. Needs more M dashes. Yeah, it's only got 2. Okay. Life has always had one quiet obsession, getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos to cells learning to slip the bonds of their environments, biology is a long record of escape attempts, from entropy, from limitation, from extinction. Today, we'll explore what I call life's escape velocity, the moment when a living system gains through complexity, adaptability, or intention to break free from its constraints that once defined it. It's not physics. It's biology's oldest instinct to transcend the conditions that preceded it. Okay, so we've got that. I'm going to save that. And we're going to call it biology. Okay. I'm going to save it to desktop. Biology. Okay, now let's go to Gemini and say, we're going to go to Nano Banana, create image. So I'm going to say, create an eccentric female biology professor who dresses like she grew out of the earth and evolved just a little different than the rest of us. She should be older with wild glasses, wild hair, and a wild long coat. It should look like a magazine. Let's see, a magazine studio photograph of her on a white background. Okay, so we're going to invent our professor. We got to name her too. Here's your eccentric female biology professor. Perfect. That's great. That's a biology professor I want. Okay, so let's download her. We're going to download the full-size version of her. Okay, now we'll go to ElevenLabs. Okay, so wait. Step one was learn about biology. CamCacken already has that. I don't. So in my case, I had ChatGPT learn me real good. So you get your script, you record it. Okay, that part she's already doing. So now what we're doing is we're going to design a persona, and then we're going to design a voice. Okay, I got a good one. Here's what we're going to do. Watch this. This is going to be a blast. Okay, ChatGPT. So I'm gonna upload our wacky lady. Is that her? Wait, M4A. Oh, that didn't record my. Oh no, that didn't record. God dang it. Hang on a sec. Tab. Yeah, I'll get back to that in a second. I got to record this again. Hang on a sec. New audio recording. Are you actually recording this? Are you actually recording this? Yes. Okay. Delete. I got to go find my script again, don't I? Uh-oh. Did I lose my script? This is going to suck. Here's ChatGPT. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, got it. All right. Am I still sharing? You can share the screen again. Am I still sharing this? Yeah, I am. Okay, new audio recording. Life has always had one quiet obsession: getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos to cells learning to slip the bonds of their environments, biology is a long record of escape attempts, from entropy to limitation to extinction. God damn it. Shut up. Shut up. This is education, people, okay? This is using AI in education in a non-cheating kind of way. It's a creative way. Life has always had one quiet obsession: getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos to cells learning to slip the bonds of their environments, biology is a long record of escape attempts, from entropy, from limitation, from extinction. Today, we'll explore what I call life's escape velocity, the moment when a living system gains enough complexity, adaptability, or intention to break free from the constraints that once defined it. It's not physics, it's biology's oldest instinct: to transcend the conditions that produced it. Okay, did this work?
Life has always had.
Yes. Okay. Save. Biology. Okay, so we're in ChatGPT. So I'm going to do new chat. And then I'm going to go find our little biology picture, our cute little lady. And where did she go? Did she go to this other desktop? No. Did she go to downloads? Yes. Right? Oh, am I not sharing her? Oh, you can't see Windows. Okay, so I uploaded her, failed to upload. Okay, fine. Let me try it again. Calm down. Everybody just calm down. Come on. Come on. Plus, upload files. Cute lady. Okay, she's uploaded now. So now I'm going to say, please tell me her name, her story, and a detailed paragraph on what her voice sounds like. Because we're not only going to pick a voice for her, we're going to design a voice for her. Oh, wait, let me stop it. I forgot to tell you she is a biology professor. Okay. Perfect. Let's weave her name, Professor Elowen Briarhollow, Chair of Experimental Botany and Symbiotic Systems at the University of Alderfen. She is legendary, slightly infamous. She specializes in symbiosis, fungal intelligence, and micro ecosystem communication, which is actually pretty cool. The terranium, okay, blah, blah, blah. What her voice sounds like. Her voice is an extraordinary blend of warmth and mischief, a soft, weathered alto with a gentle rasp of someone who's spent years lecturing. Okay, so we're going to grab this description of her voice. And we're going to go to ElevenLabs and we're going to design it. An extraordinary blend. Okay. So let's just go to ElevenLabs. And then we're going to go to voices and we're going to go plus. And we're going to design a voice. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to say an older professor, an older female professor with an extraordinary blend of warmth with a voice that is an extraordinary blend of warmth and mischief. Can you see this? Yes. We're good? All right. Fantastic, Bob. Hey, Bob. Yeah. Could you tell them what they've won? They haven't won anything. Okay. Generate voice. La da 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 la da 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 la da da ti 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 ti. All right. So don't forget, here's what she looks like. Let's go look at her.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of mycorrhizal networks.
Good morning, everyone.
That's it.
Today, we're delving into the...
Good morning, everyone.
It's two.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of mycorrhizal networks.
Wait, what's her name? We got to go get her name. Oh, I ate the tab. Does anybody remember her name? It was something Briarhollow, wasn't it? Professor Elowen Briar Hollow? She's talking about fungi now. I know, it just came up with that based on the description. Elowen Briar Hollow. I think that's her name. Hollow. Briar Hollow. I don't know. Hollow. Fine. Professor Ellen Briar Hollow. Language. She's going to speak English. Okay. Save the voice. Oh, this is too much. Okay, so let's see. An eccentric professor of biology. Okay. Biology, save the voice. Okay, so now we have the voice, right? So now we're going to take my eloquent reading of said script and we're going to put it in Professor Briar Hollow's voice. And then we're going to take that and we're going to animate that picture so she actually does the teaching. Is this making sense, Cam? So get your script, record it, design your voice, design your character. You can also do multiple characters. That would be a fun thing to do. So now I'm going to go to text to voice, text to speech. Oh, no, wait. No, I need voice changer. I'm going to go to voice changer. I'm going to upload.
Life has always had one quiet obsession.
Yep, right? And then we're going to go grab Professor Elowen Briar Hollow. Oh, we're going to do style exaggeration. We're going to pull exaggeration up. All right. Remove background noise. We don't need that. Speaker boost, style exaggeration. Okay, here we go. Model V2. Can I do V3? Apparently not. Fine. Be that way. All right, here we go. Voiceovers. Oh, ElevenLabs also has a song generator now too. So they really are trying to become the everything app.
Life has always had one quiet obsession: getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos to cells learning to slip the bonds of their environments, biology is a long record of escape attempts.
Let's try to increase the exaggeration a bit more. Similarity can be low. Stability we'll leave alone. Let's generate this again. 2 free generations.
Life has always had one quiet obsession: getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos to cells learning to slip the bonds of their environments, biology is a long record of escape attempts. From entropy, from limitation, from extinction.
All right, we're gonna try something here. So I'm gonna download that one. So we've got that one in the can. So that one's good. But I want to go grab the text of that, which I can do by going back in this tab, right? Yeah, not that one. Here. So we're going to do text to speech. So that was voice changer that I just did. Because what you might also be able to do, Cam, is not even have to record it. Just write it. And then, let's see. And then here we are. So we're going to go text to speech. All right, so this is ElevenLabs. Okay, so watch. This is really cool. Watch this. So I paste in the thing I recorded, and then this is using ElevenLabs V3, which has a lot more nuance to it. LinkedIn comment. I thought Elon Musk said X was the everything app. Regardless, that's amazing that they have song generation. Now I'm stuck. I was stuck on producer AI. Well, So first of all, I think producer AI is amazing. It's worth trying ElevenLabs song generation. But I don't know if you heard earlier, Sonny, ElevenLabs now also has image and video generation. Like it's bonkers. And then Suno, if you haven't played with Suno, like Suno is also really, really good. Okay. I also tried Matthew McConaughey. Heard it is an investor in ElevenLabs and just licensed his voice. Yeah, correct. Him and Michael Caine. So ElevenLabs. Okay, here's a whole other thing that is happening that I find mind-bending and incredibly cool. And there's so much opportunity for all of us here. Every creation platform are essentially also becoming studios or labels, right? So ElevenLabs now has a division. I forget what it's called. It's like the famous voice division or something like that. It's a fancier name than that, but it's basically like if you're a famous person, you can cut a deal with ElevenLabs where they will sample your voice and then license it out to everyone, and you never have to fucking read another thing. Anyway, so this thing right here, so version 3, I pasted in the text, and now I'm going to hit this enhance button. So before I generate the speech, I'm going to hit enhance. And what it's going to do is it's going to put in, oh, it didn't add anything. That's weird. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put, I'll manually type them. Mysterious. So mysterious. Life has always had one quiet obsession. Then I'm going to put dramatic. Getting out. And then I'm going to put clears throat. From the first self-replicating molecules. And then I'm going to say dramatic. And then I'm going to go inviting. So I'm basically giving acting notes, right? And then I'm going to go stern at the end here. Okay? Generate speech. And so it'll be interesting to compare these two. I have a feeling this is going to be much better. So
Life has always had one quiet obsession.
No, that's awful.
Getting out. Life has always had one quiet obsession. Getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos.
Why do they not have a speed setting? This is bad. Try voiceover, try Studio 3.0. History. Reset values. And it was all clicky and shitty. All right, we'll use mine. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. So now let's go to Hedra. Because Hedra right now is the one for me that is the one where you can do a decently long script. I forget. I don't know what the limitation is. Might be 3 minutes, might be 5. They do have a speed setting. Okay, cool. Sounds like videos used to be so slow. Yeah, I know, right? I wanted to use AI to change my voice with my lectures, spice it up a bit. Okay, so we're going to go home. Why is Hedra broken? Hedra.com. Okay, so video. Okay, so we're using the Hedra character model, and then I'm going to add the character. So we're going to upload an image, and we're going to go find our girlfriend, Elowen Briar Hollow, and then we're going to add the speech. And so this is going to be the voice swap I did of my acting.
Life has always had one quiet obsession.
Right?
Getting out.
There you go. All right. And then I'm going to go the professor lectures her students with high energy. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's actually going to do anything. But now it's going to go make us a video. All right. I've done hour lecture formats, but switching to micro lectures, yeah, it might be fun. Yeah. I think that's what's cool about micro lectures, Cam, is that there's all sorts of ways you can repurpose them, and you could make little, like each little micro lecture could be a different person, or you could have, like, you could come up with like 8 different characters that when you're talking about entropy, it's always the entropy chaos dude, right? When you're talking about, I don't know, chemistry, you could have a chemical dude. I don't know. There's all sorts of fun stuff you could do with it. It depends how much time you want to put into it. But like, so actually, Cam, what you're hitting on here is, I'll come back to this. Let me go full screen for a second, Brandon. What Cam's hitting on here is something that I am newly obsessed with, but I haven't started doing it myself. I think I'm going to make this part of my daily practice with AI, which, if you don't have a daily practice with AI, you need to join the AI Salon Mastermind and join the practice lab. And so we're helping people design a daily practice centered around their use of AI. What you're hitting on is something that I think is tremendously exciting. And we, as monotasking humans, have never had to think about, which is this. For any idea that we want to put into the world, right now we think in linear ways. We think in single outputs, right? I'm going to write a book. I'm going to give a lecture. I'm going to make a movie. I'm going to create an app. I'm going to create a business, right? We think in these kind of mono track. It's the rare person that thinks multimodally. I would argue that we've entered it already, but it's going to get easier and easier and easier. Like right now, the little professor character that I just created, I had to go to, I used ChatGPT, I used Gemini, I used ElevenLabs, I used Hedra, and then I went back and within ElevenLabs, I used two tools, and within ChatGPT, I used 1 or 2, right? So that simple little example, there's 4 tools already. It's going to get to the point where you'll be able to use any tool just seamlessly. Like the friction is just going to drop. And what it means is we can have an idea, like you could have an idea for a lecture, Cam, where it could be, okay, I'm going to give them the traditional lecture, and that's available on YouTube. It's the 1-hour thing. I'm going to do the micro dramas, and those are going to be TikTok format, and I'm going to put into a special vertical university, right? And the only thing in vertical university is, the lectures can be no longer than 5 minutes, and it's vertical scrolling, and you learn things based on what's recommended to you, based on the curriculum you signed up for, right? It's a linear thing, right? But then I'm also going to create a 3D animation. I'm going to create a video game where you actually enter the world and you experience the concept that I'm teaching you. And we're going to make a song about it. We're going to choreograph a dance about it. We're going to create an app that allows you to explore it. You can explore it with flashcards or repetitive concept exercises or visual somethings, right? Imagine, for any idea any of us have, getting into that mental state where you're not thinking about a single output, but you're thinking about what are all of the possible ways that would be relevant to my audience. And like, there's no consideration of time or effort, because it will essentially be effortless. But what will take time is you coming up with, well, what's the idea? What do I want to communicate? Who am I communicating with? What would be interesting to them? What are my values? Are we going to have like sexy TNA ladies? Or are we going to have like, eccentric old professors? That's a choice we get to make, right? That's the human component, right? The most important piece of what we do is our contribution to it, not the technology. The technology will be sitting there. It's fine. It's going to get better. It's going to be awesome. What are you doing in the world, right? And then imagine getting to sort of a mental nimbleness, doing a daily practice, practicing daily, not just putting out a single output. Today I'm going to put out 3 outputs. Tomorrow it's going to be 5. The next day it's going to be 1 because I'm tired and I don't give a shit. Right? All right, let's go look. We've got our lady. Let's look at what we got here, peoples. All right, fantastic. Here's our little lady.
Life has always had one quiet obsession: getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos to cells learning to slip the bonds of their environments, biology is a long record of escape attempts. From entropy, from limitation, from extinction. Today, we'll explore what I call life's escape velocity, the moment when a living system gains enough complexity, adaptability, or intention to break free from the constraints that once defined it. It's not physics, it's biology's oldest instinct, to transcend the conditions that produced it.
How cool is that? Come on! You understand what I'm saying here, people? Like,
life has always had one quiet.
We live in this world. We live in this world now. We live in this world. I teach biology online. I'm looking for ways. Yeah, there you go. What do you think, Cam? You like our little girl? I'm gonna post her too. You are so creative. It's awesome. Well, thank you, Fabiana. I appreciate that. Is she moving? I missed it. Yeah, I couldn't zoom in enough, so I'll upload her to my X channel, and then she needs a Cleveland Rocks T-shirt. She does. Brandon, you gotta hook up Cam. Her movement is really cool. She's holding this terrarium bowl. And at one point, she sort of, lifts it with one hand in kind of a weird kind of way. But like the little sticks in her hair are moving. It's pretty cool. All right, so let me upload it to X, and watch me lose my shit again. Okay. Meet Professor LON. What was her name? Something Hollow, Briar Hollow. Tonight on the AI Learning Lab live stream, we explored how to make an online lecture more interesting for today's youth. She was invented with we'll go at ChatGPT. What else did we use? At ElevenLabs. So let's see. We'll do script, name, voice description, ChatGPT. And then we'll do voice design and voice swap, ElevenLabs. right? And then character design, character design, at Gemini, and then at Nano Banana. Nano Banana. And then come on. Animation at Hedra. Right? And then we'll tag Robert Scoble because he likes these kind of things. She was created with, let's say, well, I'll say she was invented with human imagination amplified with ChatGPT, ElevenLabs. All right, beautiful. Let's go grab her. I didn't mean it like that. We're not going to actually grab her. Come on, people. Get your minds out of the gutter, y'all weirdos. Why can I not edit the name of that? Oh, because I see. Never mind. Fine. We'll let it have a weird name. 0% error. Error. We got an error. We're going to try to post her. This is awesome, Kyle. Thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome. Did we get up? Did we do it? Error. No. Post. Let's try again. We're doing the Twitter shuffle, trying to get it to not suck. Where did I save her? Downloads? Yes. All right. So we're going to do export as 720p. We'll go Professor Briar Hollow. Desktop save. I know you. I know you're all waiting for me to upload something. I am trying. Okay, 2%, 1%, 9%, 0%. Error. Awesome. This is the best. You know what's fun? Hey, Elon Musk, you know what's awesome? When I spend an hour creating a 15-second video that's super cool that I want to share with the world on your awesome platform, and then I spend another fucking hour trying to upload it. So cool. It's so Riz. It's like, I feel jacked. I forgot how good the Grok video tool was. Yeah, the Grok video tool is really cool. 50%. We might get there. 60%. This might happen. I think it's going to happen. I think Elon heard us. He's like, go ahead, put his upload through. Let's just do it. Let's just let Kyle get. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, fantastic people. All right. Yeah, Kim Catkin. Here we go. Listen, watch again. I'm going to zoom in on her. Let's see. Here we are. There we are. Here she is. She's fantastic.
Record of escape attempts.
All right. Can I zoom?
Life has always had one quiet obsession, getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos to cells learning to slip the bonds of their environments, biology is a long record of escape attempts. From entropy, from limitation, from extinction. Today, we'll explore what I call life's escape velocity, the moment when a living system gains enough complexity, adaptability, or intention to break free from the constraints that once defined it. It's not physics. It's biology's.
Yeah, Sonny, I am sharing a screen, so if you're not seeing it, that's weird. You should see a live stream with me in a circle and Professor Briarhollow right on screen here with me.
The oldest instinct to transcend the conditions that produced it. Life has always had one quiet obsession: getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos to cells learning to slip the bonds of their environments, biology is a long record of escape attempts, from entropy, from limitation, from extinction. Today.
All right, there you go. So do me a favor, go to the Twitter and look me up. I'm at Kyle Shannon, and go find the professor. She's so cool. And Cam, feel free if you want to share her tomorrow. I know it's kind of bullshit script there, but if you want to share it tomorrow and just talk about how that was put together, maybe get ideas from your students about what they'd like. That could be fun. That was my second grade teacher. I'm seeing that. Oh, it was an old message. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, then I was probably not sharing my screen. I am famous. Producer Brandon, his sole job in the world is to babysit me and if I'm sharing the right tab or not. And usually the answer is no, I'm not sharing the right tab. What does she have in her hands? It's a little, like a little a fishbowl terrarium. So it's got like dirt in the bottom and little plants in it, and she's holding this little terrarium in her hands. It's really cool. And like this is a very Corey Sandler. I don't know if Corey Sandler's here tonight, but this is a very Corey Sandler kind of character. It's so good. she's fucking whack attack. Look at her. And she's got fairy wings too. It's the best.
Life has always had one quiet obsession: getting out. From the first self-replicating molecules clawing their way out of chemical chaos to cells learning to slip the bonds of their environments, biology is a long record of
Corey's here.
From entropy, from limitation, from extinction. Today, we'll explore what I call life's escape velocity, the moment when a living system games.
It's so good. She's intelligent. She's wacky. So good. All right, cool. All right, I got to get out of here. I am whip tired, and but that was fun. Thank you for the good inspiration there, Cam. That's a fun one. And you know, for everyone here, again, you know, I want to take you back. There's two things I want you to pay attention to. One is tell everyone you know about AI Festivus. So AIFestivus.com, or Brandon will pop it up on screen right here. December 26th and 27th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time, noon to midnight Eastern, Friday and Saturday. It's going to be remarkable. We're going to just have amazing speakers. It's going to be amazingly inspirational. So that's one thing. And it's free. So like, seriously, you should fucking invite your family. Like all the people that are like, could you stop talking about AI? No, how about we go spend 12 hours with people that are transforming their lives with AI? Aunt Martha, you little ninny. You big tub of dumb. Let's get those brain cells fired up and get you into ChatGPT. So I want you to do that. And then the other thing I want you to do is I really want you to start thinking about designing for yourself a daily practice centered around how you use AI. And I don't care if you do it in the AI Salon, great, but whether you do it in the AI Salon or not, what the good thing about the AI Salon is we're doing this thing called the Practice Lab, where once a week you can come and we're using this framework we created to help everyone design an incredibly powerful daily practice. But you can do it on your own. It just means being intentional. Like get yourself in reflection mode, get yourself in curiosity mode, get yourself in build mode, where you're doing excellent work. And then get yourself in service mode, where you're sharing with other people, you're generously leading, you're asking questions of others, you're sharing the stuff you've built. Like we just shared the little professor here, right? The technology is irrelevant. We're important. Technology is remarkable, but it's this background capability. It's not a foreground capability, right? If you put AI in front of you, then we're confronting it. We're competing with it. It will take our jobs. It will suck. But if you put it behind you, put you in the center and say, here's what I want to do. Here's my values. Here's the way I want to change the world. And now I'm going to tap into my knowledge of AI to take those ideas and blow them out. That's going to change the fucking world. All right? So that's what I want you thinking about tonight. Beautiful. Another great session. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm out. Think about that shit. Sleep on that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Angry Gen Xer signing out. Peace. All right. Later, everybody.